If you ever get stopped by the police while driving your car and that officer smells alcohol on your breath, he's going to make you do some roadside tests so he can determine whether you might be too drunk to drive. I'm Andrew Williams. I am a criminal defense attorney. I'm board certified, and I've been defending people charged with drunk driving and other intoxication offenses for over 25 years. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what those tests are called and tell you exactly which tests the officer is going to make you do on the side of the road so he can decide whether you're too drunk to drive. The tests the officers use on the side of the road are known as the standardized field sobriety tests. They are used universally throughout the United States by every police agency. The tests are the HGN, or the horizontal gaze nystagmus, the walk and turn test, and the one-leg stand test. The first test that the officer uses is called the HGN, or horizontal gaze nystagmus. And that's where the officer uses a stimulus, or maybe the tip of his finger, and he holds it out in front of your face a little bit above eye level, and he moves the stimulus back and forth in a horizontal manner like that. The officer is looking for the jerking in your eyes, which is called nystagmus. If you're not intoxicated, your eyes will follow the stimulus back and forth like that, nice and smooth. If, however, you're intoxicated, then your eyes will follow the stimulus, but they'll kind of bounce like this as they follow the stimulus. That's what the officer is looking for. That's called nystagmus, and because the officer moves back and forth like this in a horizontal manner, you get the name horizontal gaze nystagmus. Now, the HGN test, horizontal gaze nystagmus, has a total of 6 clues, 2 for each eye, and 3 stages of the test. So there's 6 clues total. If you exhibit 4 clues, that's an indication that you might be too drunk to drive. The second test is called the walk and turn test, and that's where the officer will have you stand with your left foot on a line and your right foot directly in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe. He will have you stand like that and while he gives you other instructions. And then you're going to be required to walk 9 steps down, make a pivotal turn, and come 9 steps back. The officer is going to watch you and grade you on your performance. There are a total of 8 clues on this test. If you show 2 clues, that's an indication that you might be too drunk to drive. And the third test you're going to have to do is called the one-leg stand. And this is where you stand with your legs together, and he's going to have you raise 1 foot off the ground about 6 inches. Then he's going to tell you to count 1,001, 1,002, 1,003 while he keeps track of the time on his watch. It's a 30-second test, but you're not going to know that. And he's going to look for certain clues on there. There are 4 clues to this particular test. If you exhibit 2 clues, then that's an indication that you might be too drunk to drive. Now, I hope that gives you a little better understanding of what standardized field sobriety tests are. And if you do well on the test, or at least if the officer thinks you did well, you can go home instead of going to jail. So that was a quick overview of the standardized field sobriety test. These are the little exercises that you'll have to do on the side of the road if the officer thinks you might be intoxicated. On my next video, I'm going to tell you what the clues are that the officer is looking for in the horizontal gaze nystagmus, or the HGN test. So watch for that video if you're interested in finding out about that. My name's Andrew Williams, and I'll see you again next time.